My ID book was stolen.
Ngiyabonga sisi.
Kupa copy at the exhibit and adverts. Any ball pen.
Where are the forms for the passports?
If you lie in on my death certificate.
There's so many people here. I wonder how long it's going to take. They're getting much more efficient here, hey?
Ek en my vrou het nog gekend gehad, ons wil hom registreer.
Fill it in and then take this ID form to that queue.
That one?
Yes.
Last time I stood in the queue for 2 hours and it was the wrong one. Can you believe it? Are you sure that's the right queue?
I promise you.
These queues are ridiculous.
This is Home Affairs, a South African television drama that ran from 2005 to 2010 on SABC 1. The show was based around multiple women whose lives are interconnected. It's one of the shows that launched many South African A-list actors today and shaped South Africa as a nation. The name of the show has a double meaning. The first one means affairs close to home, and the second one is directly taken from South Africa's Department of Home Affairs, where identities are found and lost. The show was directed by Roberta Durant, a famous South African director known for directing shows like Scoot is Nice, Stockfell, So Cool and Partners, and many others. The stories of the women on the show reflect the wide cultural range of South African heritage. Each woman is on a self-discovering journey, but sometimes during the show, they would connect with each other. The first woman and also the star of the show was Vuyoka Zekhatebe, who lived in a shack with a sister and an alcoholic mother. This character was played by a young Brendan Ngoli, who executed it perfectly. Vuyo is a lesbian who's often harassed by guys in her community. She was the breadwinner of the family, taking care of a younger sister and a mother while working at the local spaza shop. Although she earned peanuts from her job, she managed to put food on the table and even paid her mother's debts from time to time.
Mama! Stop, man! Yeah, now! Mama, zindoni ezizenzayo? Ungayenza njani kodwa into enjena? Ngibona ke mama la khapha zakho uthathe yonke imali. Ngokho nemali leyo uthenga isonke endlini.
Ndenze kwanto mna.
Yes, man, mama. Asijonge. Ukawuzibona phofu mama unjani? Akwazi nokumoku.
Vuyo was also a talented discus player. Although she was not in varsity, she managed to get training from Vets, where she eventually got an opportunity to compete on a competition organized by Thandeka's organization, Young Black. Throughout her challenges, she manages to win various competitions, but the home situation just keeps on getting worse, which makes it hard for her to focus on discuss and reach her full potential. This character is easily the most recognizable and relatable character of the show, mainly because many South Africans relate to it. And also, to be fair, Brendan Ngoli fully embodied this character and brought it to life. When I first watched the show in the early 2000s, I was convinced Brenda was a lesbian in real life based on how good she portrayed the role. Then you have Katlego. This character was played by Retro Mzansi. Katlego is a fourth-year drama student at Adverts. She was raised by a foster mother who lived with the white employers because she was a domestic worker. Katlego ends up going to white schools and start embracing white culture. At school and home, no one can pronounce her name, Katlego, so they start calling her Kate. As a child, she did not have a problem with this or being around white people. But as a young adult at Vets, Katlego is facing some identity crisis as a young black woman. In her drama class, she also has a big project of finding a role model and turning them into a character. So one day, while on campus, she sees Thandeka giving a speech to the media. She is immediately impressed by her confidence and tries everything to get close to her in order to finish her school project. Thandeka agrees to let Katlego interview and shadow her, but little did she know that Thandeka was a biological mother who left her while she was young to chase her dreams in Joburg. When Katlego learns the truth, it destroys her and throws her life into complete chaos. She goes from a go-getter to someone she doesn't even recognize herself. Thanega also has her own problems. She is the founder of an organization called Young Black, which helps young youth mainly from disadvantaged backgrounds. She is an extreme workaholic who does not have a life outside her job. Right at the beginning of the show, she breaks up with her boyfriend, Remy, because she is never around.
I want someone who will support me, love me, need me, someone that I can support, love, and need. And Thandeka, that person is not you.
I'll give you what I can.
Your can is not enough. Actually, it's not very much at all.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving.
Remy, we must talk.
There's nothing more to say, Thandeka.
Remy?
Thandeka left her child, Katlego, back home to be raised by her sister. The only thing that matters to her is a career and advancing the youth of South Africa through her organization. In order not to think about her personal life, she works non-stop. Shanti Maharaj, on the other side, is also a workaholic, but she has time for family and relationships. Her biggest problem is that her family is trying to get her to marry a guy she doesn't like. It is common in Indian families to arrange marriages, but Shanti is a modern woman and has preferences.
Look who's here. What a lovely surprise.
Evening all. Lovely to see the whole family gathered together around the table.
Hello, Raj. Why don't you come and join us?
Oh, can I get you something to eat, Raj?
Oh, I should be watching my waistline. But I can't resist. I'll have a tiny helping, thanks. How are you, Shanti?
Good, thanks.
Me too. I'm also pretty good, thanks.
Good.
Good. Good.
Don't be cheeky, then.
It's just high spirits. When I was his age, you couldn't keep me quiet for more than 2 seconds. I was such a live wire. Mind you, I'm still the life of the party.
Of course you are, Raj.
I just, don't seem to go to many parties these days.
Well, never mind. Parties aren't the main purpose of life. Look at Daddy and I. We're not big party goers, but we've had a long and happy marriage all the same.
Please be excused from the table.
She's also an intern doctor in a public hospital. Although she loves working there, her family is pushing her to come work in her father's practice after she is done with the community service. She does not like the idea of working with a family and being in an arranged marriage, but she is scared to let her parents down. This character was played by Sorisha Naidu, and I think it's one of the most underrated characters on the show. Her body language and speech projection was perfectly done. While working at the hospital, one of Shanti's patients was Cherise. Cherise lives in Yeoville with a DJ boyfriend. They both do drugs, but after finding out she's pregnant, she stops everything and regularly visits her doctor, Shanti, who becomes the only friend. Her boyfriend promises to quit doing drugs but doesn't, and as time goes on, he becomes violent and abusive.
Sure, you're back. That was quick. Thought you were going grocery shopping.
Daniel. Don't tell me you're snuffing that stuff again.
I'm not.
And what's this?
Cherise, it's... What do you want me to say? It's whatever you want it to be, okay?
No, it's not okay. Nothing's okay.
Cherise, get off my case. You're not my fucking mother.
I don't want to bring up a child like this, Danny. What kind of a father takes drugs? I can't do this. You promised. You said it was over, Daniel. You swore.
Oh, shit, Cherise, don't get all hysterical now. You're not fun anymore.
I'm pregnant, Daniel.
It's just a bit of fun. Don't get all heavy. I'll stop as soon as the baby comes, I promise.
No, it has to stop now.
Okay. All right. No more schnoff for Danny. Okay.
Stop.
Baby.
Stop it, Daniel.
Come on, baby.
Stop it. Just leave me alone.
Sherice's biggest challenge was finding strength within herself to save her life and her unborn child. Although Shanti tries her best to give her advice, she still believes her boyfriend will change and sees good in him, but things ultimately end up in tears. Sherice's character was played by Therese Bernard. She also did an impressive job using her body language to communicate, especially because the character did not have much dialogue. She was living in fear and her performance was great, much like Ntombi. Played by Mosila Mutana, Ntombi was a flight attendant whose job reflected her own life. She is never grounded. She was always out and about, only experiencing love and life in fleeting moments. Her job meant she was always traveling in between countries and continents. After a while of doing it, she became bored and lonely. She started dating her pilot, who was a married man, then jumped from one relationship to another. She has a nice apartment, a car, but she's very lonely. Her biggest curse is that she can never find love, and her job makes it impossible to settle down and build a social life. Then there's Catherine. Catherine is Katleho's oldest friend. They grew up together, went to the same schools. Then Catherine went to Europe to study photography, while Katleho went to West for drama.
Actually, I think we should go out for dinner instead.
Why don't you come to my place tonight? My parents would love to see you.
Yeah, great.
After her studies, she comes back to South Africa, but the place she once called home is no longer the same. Post-apartheid South Africa is very different from what Catherine remembers, and now she's trying to find her place in it. Catherine tries her best to rekindle her friendship with Katleho, goes to places to mingle with new people, but it's very difficult for her. She feels like Europe is not her home, but also South Africa changed a lot from the time she left. Catherine's character was played by Jessica Haynes. I don't think her performance was wow, but it's not bad either. She also did not have many scenes, only appearing mostly with Katleho. Then there's Nandi, played by Andrea Dondolo. Nandi works at Home Affairs and has lived vicariously through observing other people's lives. She is a typical black woman who is willing to do anything to get out of a current situation. When she finally gets the opportunity to do so, her life flips upside down. What she gets is not what she envisioned. Andrea played this character with ease. I think her theatre works and experience from Stokvel played a major role in playing this character. You could just see she was in an element. The casting of this show was extremely incredible, but another thing that impressed me was the writing. Each character spoke and acted exactly how they were supposed to. You could tell the writers had the characters in mind when they wrote the scripts. The township scenes sound township. Indian actors speak and sound Indian. It's just seamless. Nothing is forced. But as good as the show was, it struggled for ratings. SABC decided to end it after 5 seasons, but it launched so many careers and still remains one of SABC's classics. I believe that a lot of people slept on the show because of the time slot and its 40 minutes plus duration. But if people had given it time, they would realize it's great. Anyway, these are just our views. Please tell us your thoughts about this show in the comment section, and let's recap our favorite moments from it.